Ladies and gents, and everyone in between, get ready for a roller coaster discussion that's part history, part metaphysics, and all wrapped up in cosmic curiosity. From Prescott Bush's not-so-secret past to a fictional future, or I could say real-life present, we're in for a ride where even the universe can't resist a little history-repeating humor. So hold on tight, and let's dive into this cosmic comedy of echoes and encores. George Bush's grandpa, the late US Senator Prescott Bush, had a little side hustle back in the day. He wasn't just sipping tea, he was a director and shareholder in companies that had some shady ties to the financial backers of Nazi Germany. Talk about a plot twist in the Bush family saga. Our friends over at The Guardian, always on the hunt for a good scoop, got their hands on some newly uncovered files from the US National Archives. These files spilled the beans on Prescott Bush's involvement with the financial masterminds behind the whole Nazism gig. It's like something out of a spy thriller. But wait, there's more. Prescott Bush wasn't just a casual observer in this drama, he was all in. He kept his business dealings going strong until 1942 when Uncle Sam said, "Enough is enough," and seized his company's assets under the Trading with the Enemy Act. That's a serious oops moment. Now, fast forward over 60 years, and you've got a legal showdown brewing in Germany. Two former slave laborers from Auschwitz are pointing fingers at the Bush family and saying, "Pay up!" It's like a courtroom showdown you'd see on TV. And here's the kicker. A former US Nazi war crimes prosecutor even chimed in, saying Prescott Bush should have been in hot water for giving aid and comfort to the enemy. That's a bombshell if I ever heard one. Now I know there's been some internet chatter about a Bush-Nazi connection before, but a lot of it was like a game of telephone, full of inaccuracies and wild claims. But these new documents tell a different story. They show that even after the US jumped into World War II, and everyone knew what the Nazis were up to, while Prescott Bush never danced to the tune of the Nazis or waved their flag, you know how they say, what's done in the shadows has a way of stepping into the spotlight. Even though he wasn't exactly humming Nazi anthems, Prescott Bush was still doing business with German companies that had bankrolled Hitler. Yikes. Some even say that the money he made from these deals helped build the Bush family fortune and set them on the path to political dynasty status. It's like a family saga with a twist of intrigue. Now you might be wondering, why should I care about George Bush's granddad's history escapades with Nazi Germany today? Well, my curious friends, here's where things get as relevant as a hot-off-the-press headline. Think about it like this. Let me take you on a journey to a fictional future, a realm where history has a way of rhyming with itself, and déjà vu is the order of the day. We find ourselves in a world where a future United States president, let's call him Biden, is entangled in a web of intrigue that eerily echoes the past. Imagine this. President Biden, with all the best intentions in the world, or so it seems, decides to fund a government overseas, which we'll call Ukraine. Now, Ukraine might have a shiny facade, but behind closed doors, it's about as corrupt as a $3 bill. Here's where the plot thickens. In a twist reminiscent of our shady US Nazi ties and historical escapades of shady, corrupt governments, it turns out that Biden's administration is funding money to Ukraine through not just above water deals, but also through back channels that would make your head spin. This parallel with history becomes uncanny. It's like déjà vu on steroids. Fast forward a bit, and the truth comes tumbling out. Investigative journalists, armed with evidence that's as clear as day, expose the corruption scheme. The public is outraged, and international relations get frostier than a polar bear's toenails. But here's the real kicker. As the world watches this political drama unfold, wise voices begin to murmur. Haven't we seen this before? It's as if the universe is saying, "Hey Earthlings, this is a rerun of a story you should have learned from." You see, in this alternate reality, the repetitive cycle of history isn't just a quirky coincidence, it's a cosmic reminder. It's the universe's way of telling us that there truly is nothing new under the sun. We're caught in a spinning wheel of human behavior, where power, money, and corruption keep popping up like reoccurring motifs in an eternal story. But there's hope. The lesson is clear. Until we break free from this relentless cycle, until we learn from the patterns of the past, we'll keep finding ourselves in these déjà vu moments. The universe might throw us the same old curveballs, but it's up to us to rewrite the script, to break free from the repetitive cycle, and to create a new story, one where the lessons of the past are finally learned and the wheel stops spinning. Prescott Bush's shady dealings with companies linked to Nazi Germany might seem like ancient history, but the echoes of the past have a way of creeping into the present. It's like a classic plot twist that keeps showing up in sequels. First off, we've got a lesson in transparency and accountability. Even though these events happened decades ago, they remind us that we should always be vigilant about who's in bed with whom in the world of politics and business. It's a reminder that the past can cast long shadows, and it's our job to shine a light on them. Then there's the whole family legacy thing. The money and connections Prescott Bush made back then could have set the stage for the Bush family's political rise. It's a reminder that the decisions made by our ancestors can have a lasting impact on our lives today. Who would have thought that a business deal in the 40s could shape the political landscape of the 21st century? But wait, there's more. This story also shows us that history isn't just something you read in a dusty old book. It's alive, and it can stir up controversy and legal battles even after all these years. Just think about the recent legal action in Germany by Holocaust survivors against the Bush family. It's a stark reminder that the consequences of our actions can follow us and our descendants for generations. And here's the grand finale. It's a cautionary tale about how quickly things can change. Prescott Bush's dealings were A-OK until the US decided to join World War II, and suddenly, bam, his assets were seized under the Trading with the Enemy Act. It's a reminder that the political and business landscape can shift in the blink of an eye, and those cozy relationships can turn icy in an instant. So, there you have it, folks. The tale of Prescott Bush's wartime business adventures might seem like ancient history, but it's a reminder that history has a way of coming back to haunt us. Now let's dive into the metaphysical and spiritual realm, shall we? You might be thinking, how on earth does George Bush's granddad's business dealings with Nazi Germany connect to the cosmic and spiritual plane? Well, my cosmic voyagers, prepare for a journey through the metaphysical maze. Picture this. History isn't just a linear timeline, it's more like an intricate tapestry. Whoops, did I use that word? Woven with threads of cause and effect. Prescott Bush's dealings with the financial architects of Nazism might appear like a distant echo from the past, but in the grand cosmic scheme, they're a reminder that everything is interconnected. Think about it like karma. Actions in the past have a way of rippling through time, affecting not just individuals but entire families and even nations. It's like the universe saying, hey, remember that thing your granddad did? Yeah, that's coming back around. Especially during an election season. But it's not just about retribution, it's about learning and growth. Prescott Bush's legacy reminds us that our ancestors' actions, even those hidden in the shadows, can be a source of spiritual lessons for us today. It's like the universe giving us a cosmic nudge saying, hey, pay attention to the past and let's make sure history doesn't repeat itself. Now, consider the idea of ancestral energy. The decisions and deeds of our forebears can leave behind an energetic imprint that lingers through generations. In Prescott Bush's case, his business history, whether he intended it or not, has left a mark on his family's journey, including his grandson, George W. Bush. It's a reminder that we inherit more than just genes from our ancestors. We inherit their energetic baggage too. And here's the kicker. Just as the universe brings past actions into the present, it also offers opportunities for healing and transformation. The legal action in Germany by Holocaust survivors against the Bush family is a testament to the universe's way of seeking balance and justice. So, in the metaphysical and spiritual realm, this story serves as a reminder of the cosmic web that connects all things. It's a call to acknowledge our ancestral ties, learn from their actions, and work toward healing and transformation, past, present, and future. After all, in the grand cosmic dance of life, every step matters. Who said history couldn't be a guide on our spiritual journey and our future? In this grand cosmic tapestry, oops, It's just such a great word. Every thread, no matter how hidden, plays a part in the magnificent design of the universe. Whether you view it through the lens of accountability, family legacy, or metaphysical interconnectedness, the message is clear. Our past is not a static relic, but a living force that shapes our present and future. The universe has a way of bringing it all back around, offering us opportunities for becoming something new, something better, something transformative that will alter our reality in ways we could only imagine. So, as we contemplate this intricate web of history, let's remember that we are not just observers but active participants in the ongoing narrative of our lives. Each decision we make, each action we take, sends ripples through time and space. After all, every thread counts, and every soul has a role to play. In this grand cosmic tapestry, I did it again.